being here again. We will move quickly to the next session, which is again very, very important to all of you. And for that, I would welcome Shalini ma'am again. Thank you so much, Shalini ma'am, for again connecting back with us. And this time, Shalini ma'am is going to talk about envisioning your future. So, though all of you are doing a great job and are into a great, business, but probably you wouldn't have thought about making a vision and thinking about for the future vision, right? So she's the right person to guide you for that. I'll quickly give her intro. So Shalini ma'am is a growth and business transformation consultant. She has 30 years of diverse corporate experience in leadership and development training, sales, product management. Actually, ma'am is a leadership coach, and she is actually a certified coach from Oxford Leadership. She has got this certificate on self-managed leadership (SML), and she is also a guide coach as well. So, ma'am takes a lot of corporate sessions for the corporate leaders. For leading their business, envisioning their future. So, thank you so much, ma'am, for taking this session and guiding our women entrepreneurs first. Over to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And good morning, ladies. I'm so happy to be back here again, meeting all of you. And some of you look to be familiar. I think Tulika and all was Stella were there in the last session. So very nice to be back here. So today what we are going to do is envisioning our future. Okay, and I want this session to be a little interactive because it's about your future, which we are talking about. Okay, so can I have everybody probably um, on a video on or something so that I can see some of you? This is going to be an interactive session, and there is a presentation, but hardly any content in that because I wanted it to be a little bit more talking session with all of you. Okay, so when we say in envisioning our future, what does that mean? I mean, does anybody have an idea what does that mean?
Where do we see ourselves in the future?
Beautiful. Where do you see yourself in the future? Very good answer. Anybody else has an answer to that?
How are we adding the values to transform the millions of people around us?
Very nice. Beautiful. That was a good one, Vidya. Anybody else? Any other thought when you talk about envisioning your future?
Writing our own success story.
Writing your own story, success story. Yes, absolutely.
A mission that we have for the future.
Also taking daily steps to where we want to see ourselves in the future.
Yes, or where we want to see ourselves making those roads. So, since most of you are aware of what we are talking about, envisioning your future, have you decided a future for yourself? Is your vision of the future very clear? Vidya?
We are trying to do every day because every day is a learning day. So we are keep on learning.
So what I'm going to do in this next 40 minutes that we have together, I will try and help you build your future. At least write it down, make it into steps, have a very clear or have a great clarity of exactly why you're doing what you're doing. Okay, is that a deal? Is everybody okay with that? So rather than telling you how to make a future, we will together make it for you. Is that okay? So let's say I'm giving you a very simple example, and last time also I had shared the vision for women entrepreneur in our country is a business of 31.5 million by 2030. This is a vision, okay? Right? So would you say this is envisioning a future? Is this when we say vision is 31.5 million by 2030, by women entrepreneur in India. Is this a vision or is this a goal?
The potential of the goal is
So
so wide
It
when we
can be
say
both, ma'am.
it can be both. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Tulika, what is it?
Ma'am, this is a vision. We might not be able to achieve to the fullest, but what will we be achieving? That will be our goal. So we can vision for many, and we can at least achieve for some of them. That will be a goal.
In my opinion, it is a goal where it is talking about the quantitative numbers to achieve certain thing in certain time by 2030. But mobilizing people is a vision.
Yes.
But we may or may not achieve that 31.5 by 2030. But then the process of motivating people and getting more is a vision that has to be achieved. But it is a goal that we want to achieve.
Very good. And I think this is something that all of us need to understand very clearly. What is the difference between a goal and a vision? I'm so sorry. Is somebody saying something? Stella?
Goal is something. Goal is something that we would like to achieve, and vision, and also vision is something that we want to see it happen.
Yes, very true, Stella. But that is exactly my question. Goal is a number, goal is a destination where you want to reach. Okay? The vision is something how you see yourself. And you don't see yourself as a number. Do you see yourself as a number? You don't see yourself as a number, right? So a vision cannot be a goal. Goal is a number which is a part of the vision. Please understand that very clearly. Goal is a number or a destination which is a part of the vision, but that's not the vision. You don't see yourself as a destination, you don't see yourself as a number. Vision means how do I see? Vision, no? Eyes. How do I see myself in the future? Okay, so that so it comprises of many other things. Number is one, which is your target number or the target that you want to achieve. Destination, this is what I want to be, the number one XYZ. Okay, these are all goals that become a vision, but vision is much bigger. Vision can also be how do I want to contribute? If I am contributing to the country, to the society, to different kinds of people, what kind of community service that I want to do, what kind of employment I want to generate. Vision is a culmination of many aspects. Is that okay with everybody? Does that resonate? Fantastic. So
Yes.
very nice. So now let's figure that out for ourselves. Envisioning our future is how do you see your business in the future? And business again is not number. With your business, what are you achieving? Okay, so each of you have some product, some knowledge, some service that you need to offer or you are currently offering, right? I want you to go beyond and say, why am I doing this? What is it that I want to achieve by doing this business? And when you are able to get the answer to that, then you know how you want to see your business in the future. Because of my business, what will happen in the world and what will not happen in the world? That is how you see yourself in the future. Correct? So having that clarity is important. So I'm giving you an exercise now. I want you to, each of you, take few seconds and start thinking about what really matters. What really matters in your business, whatever business that you do, what really matters to you? Why are you doing that business? Yeah, once you get that answer of what really matters to you, so anybody has got that answer?
Can I talk?
Sure, yes, with
whatever the business we are building, how exactly it is changing the people life, and what is the impact my business is going to do in the global.
Correct. What's your business, Vidya?
I'm into skilling, reskilling, cross skilling,
Very good.
upskilling.
Very good. So reskilling, upskilling, cross skilling. So you are into skills. So you are a knowledge giver, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
I'm what I found in my entire journey is 80% of the people are not educated in India, because that is the biggest gap we found here. So that is why I'm wherever I'm going, where I'm getting connected with the trainers, what kind of a value they're all adding, where is the gap, where we have to become strong. This is what I'm figuring it out.
Very nice. So now, when you know that this is what matters to you, okay, can you see yourself in the future doing this at a larger scale?
Yes, I
Yes?
have plan. Yes.
Fantastic. Anybody else would like to share if you've got what really matters to you? What is that really matters?
Ma'am, can I speak?
Sure, Stella, please.
uh, what really matters to me, I'm running a business that is 65 years old, continuing my father's business for the last 35 years after he passed away young. What really matters to me after these so many years is the value that my business has added in the and the impact it has created in society, the trust that I get, and it is such a wonderful feel, because our clients look up to us for various things, and reference, and a third, fourth generation of their family come to us. So it's such a joyful experience for us in our business. So I just wanted to say what really matters to me is creating such a powerful impact around people in this vicinity where I run my business,
Very nice.
and the trust that my business has gained, and
Beautiful, Stella. Beautiful, Stella. In fact,
what is carried all these years.
yes, sorry. So, Stella, when you talk about
The influence that it has created in the society.
very nice. Now, I want you to. So, what you have done is you have looked at the past, you have looked at what contributions your business has brought in, and basis that, you are talking about how you want to see the business in the future. Correct? So,
Yes, ma'am.
having a credibility and a trust and an impact in the society. If you could specify more in terms of in what aspects, then your vision would be much more clearer. Yeah,
Okay,
then
ma'am.
this is
Okay,
very
ma'am.
good. This is very good. So, when you really start thinking about what really matters and spend that time about your business and about your future, you will start getting the vision of the future. Clear? Okay, so this was just a start. Now, I want you to dream of the possibilities of what can be. You are currently where you are. Okay. Now we are building the future, making it more stronger, making it more alive. And that happens with a dream of what possibilities are available, dreaming of the possibilities of what can be. So you've already seen, let's take Stella for an example. She's already created a 65-year legacy is there, the business is there, the credibility is there, right? She has to continue to build that vision in the future. I would like Stella and all of you think about your business and think what else is possible? What are the possibilities more in your business and add that as a part of your vision. So take a couple of minutes and think about what else is possible. You may have thought about it earlier, you may not have thought about it earlier, but I'm now pushing you to start thinking what else is possible as a vision in the future for your business. What else can be?
I feel, ma'am, I'm speaking for myself. I feel networking, collaborations, diversification becomes easier.
Very good. Networking, collaboration, diversification, these are all tools. Why would you do it to achieve what? Beyond trust, beyond credibility, what else is possible? You can become an influencer.
Have more to have more business and reach more what to say reach to more people around. I mean, take it to a higher heights and sales and services, whatever we are doing.
Correct. So one is that the business can grow further, right?
In my opinion, it is also branding.
Very right. So you have a business which is growing further, you're getting more people. But Anupama, I agree with what you're saying. You are creating a brand for yourself. When your brand becomes an influencer, you can start influencing a larger population. That is a possibility, correct? So I want, Stella, did you get that? This is an example for you also.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, what you're saying is 100% because our business brand has really made an impact.
Now, how can you take it further? What else is possible?
I'm actually at this point, and you have really brought my thoughts, really steering my thoughts.
Very good. That is a vision. That's how we are creating a vision. I want you to spend time and understand what else is possible. Can you expand to different geographies? Can you expand to a different service?
Horizontal and vertical expansion of the business.
Exactly. Can you make your brand stronger? Can you now associate your brand with a community kind of a service because you already have a credibility? And this is for everybody. I want everybody to start thinking for their own business. What else is possible? Because
Madam, at this point, I would say that you know what, we have to give back to the community, and that's the point where I am at right now.
very good.
Giving back to the community, like when just this is off your subject, but I'll just say, like I'm one of the founders of the area where I live, the RWA. From there it's taken to various things, like traffic police warning and various things. So along with my business, I'm able to make a great impact around in the society, in the community around my, also so newspaper media, if they come this side of town, they want my views and opinions. So there is a around your business branding, you become also a personal branding, and also so around the society you have to give back.
Exactly. You become an influencer. And when you become an influencer, you are able to bring about good change in the entire community. Correct? Vidya, you want to say something?
Yes, ma'am. What I've seen in this people, including me, people are suffering with health, financial, and time. So we wanted to help our community to add values in all these areas, and socially also. Sometimes people doesn't know how to behave with the society. Also, these are all the things when we add it together, empowering the people life. So this is the plan I have. We have to build a strategy in such a way that to build values in the community, so that automatically we will become the influencer.
Correct. So before you make a strategy, I want you to put this aspect also as a part of your vision of the future for your
Yes, ma'am.
business. Okay, this
Yeah.
becomes a part of
Yeah.
your vision. All
Yes,
right.
ma'am.
So it's always
Yes, ma'am.
important. Now, remember, and I'm going a little out of going into an esoteric space, but we all know that there are universal laws that govern this planet and the universe. Okay, one very, very important law which helps you to achieve your vision is the like attracts like. If you are thinking positive and you're leading your life positively, all positive things will come. You need to visualize. So, whatever we have just written down regarding your vision, regarding what else is possible, you should spend a lot of time visualizing this, the impact that you create, the influence that you bring in. Okay, The more you visualize, the more you start believing. When you start believing it within your own system is when you start doing things to make it happen. So vision is one thing, but making the vision to actually become realized, you need to believe in the vision. You need to totally and 100% surrender to your vision. You create your vision and you believe your vision, and that's how you start working towards it. Yes, Vidya, quickly, otherwise you will speak and I won't have time to cover my content. You're on mute. You're on mute.
Ma'am, is there any specific technique to visualize the things? Because I am a good visualizer, I'll be keep on dreaming. But where am I failing? Few things I've already achieved in my life, but still I want to achieve. But I wanted to understand: is there any technique or methodology?
The only technique that works in visualization is belief. If you even doubt for a minute what you are believing, then you will not be able to get that whole thing achieved. So if you have a doubt, like I say, you want to create a business of so much amount, you also visualizing it, but within your system, you don't believe it. Your cells don't believe it. Something within your heart doesn't believe it. It will not happen. So you need to work on your belief systems to get that 100% aligned, then the achievements will be possible. Yeah? Okay. Once you have figured out what else is possible, once you know what you want to do, then you start working on the strategy. What ought to be? What ought to be is what should be. What should be means all the strategies that you're working on. And how it happens, how do you achieve? Yes, sorry. Okay.
ಅದು ನಿನ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟಸ್ ನೋಡಿದೆ ಆ ಗೊಂಬೆಗಳು ನೀನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯಾ?
So, what helps you to achieve your vision is now defining the different goals. So rather than defining the goals first, the numbers and the destination first, define your vision. Have a very clear view of your vision. Then from there, define outcomes, define your goals. Your perseverance, your passion, your belief system, the resilience to overcome challenges, and how to manage in uncharted territories, how to manage in uncertainty. These are things that are going to help you to achieve your vision. But moving forward, I'll come back to visioning again. Okay. You should be able to describe your vision of the future very clearly to yourself. Before you describe it to others, you should be able to describe the vision of your future to yourself very clearly. And describe means everything. For example, if the vision of the future for Stella is to create an organization which is influencing so many people. Now, what is that so many number? Okay, it is creating a very strong brand. So when you talk about the brand, what are those brand values that you have? For example, we talk about a most trusted company. How do you know that this company is the most trusted? So what are those values? Okay, in my company, we will always make sure that, and then you have some 20 different values. That is creating your company for the future, creating your company's vision for the future. So you have to be very clear what are the values that you want to live with? What are the processes that you want to live with? What kind of experience you want to give to your customers? What kind of experience you want to give to your vendors? What kind of experience you want to give to the community? Okay, you have to be able to describe your vision of the future totally and in clarity to yourself. Yeah, and then set smart goals. So you all of you, I'm sure, have heard of setting smart goals. Has anybody not heard of smart goals? Okay, I'll quickly explain this. Once you have your vision in place, okay, what you want to achieve, then you need to set very smart goals. Smart is an acronym. Specific means what do you want to achieve? And this SMART goals usually should be yearly basis for every year. So you have a vision for the future, which is for the future. There's no time bound limit to it. But to achieve that vision, you need to have time specific goals, measures. Okay? So SMART is very simple. S is for specific, means in this year, to achieve the vision for the future, in this year 2024, what am I going to be achieving? What are my goals? What are my specific goals? Then comes, is this goal measurable? Is this goal achievable? Is this goal relevant for the vision of my future? And is this goal time bound? So ideally, SMART goals you should set up every year, keeping the vision of the future in mind. Okay, so this is on a hard copy. Every year you have your SMART goals. On the other hand, what else you can do is create a vision board for yourself. So that we as individuals, we think visually, correct? We imagine. So when we imagine in pictures, correct? So if I tell you, close your eyes and imagine the happiest moment you had in a vacation, quickly all those pictures will come in mind, correct? Similarly, if you have to go in the future, because your vision is of the future, I want you to take a chart paper, imagine everything about your business in the future, find pictures and create a vision board for yourself. Okay, mind works in both ways, visual representation and hard goals, handwritten goals. So you will be using, when you make SMART goals, you are using the hard part of your brain. And when you create a vision board of your future, then you are using the soft part of your brain. And when both this hard and soft part of your brain, or the left, right, and the right brain, they align, your achievements and your direction and your actions that you take for the future will be totally in alignment and no conflicts. Okay? After you have done that, then you take decisions, and these are your strategies that will help you to move in that direction. Okay? So, strategies for manifesting your vision is simply breaking down your visions into achievable steps. In the next 2 years, this is where I'm going to be. In the next 5 years, this is what I'm going to achieve. Right? So, you're breaking down your future vision into achievable steps. Take accountability to keep track your progress and adjust. Something changes, like COVID happened, things changed, everything changed, so you need to adjust according to the situation, according to the environment. Is it making sense to all of you? Are you able to write down your goals?
Yes.
Okay. And once you are starting, yeah, sorry, and once you are starting to achieve even small little things, if you are able to achieve, you should always celebrate. You should always create success moments, celebration. Why should you celebrate? The more you celebrate, the more your belief builds up that this is possible. I am achieving my vision. I am moving towards my goal. I am moving towards my vision. I am creating the vision of my future. Yeah. So, so celebration is very important. Celebration is a informal way of telling our own neurology that this is working. We are on the right track. So don't miss out. Celebrate with a chai pakoda, samosa party, whatever it is, but celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. And to celebrate, achieve, achieve, achieve. And to achieve, have the vision, have the vision, have the vision of the future. So even if something goes wrong in between, if the vision of your future is very clear, then it acts like a thread across, which you can always hold, and it will support you so that you keep moving forward. Okay? So it's like a rope. You never let go of the vision of your future. And no matter how bad the road is, it will always support you to go forward. Okay? Till here clear? So somebody wanted to know rules of visualization, but yeah, you wanted to know. In visualization, you have to be specific and detailed. I mean, if you're visualizing a home, you should be able to visualize the color of the walls, the color of the wood, the doors, the curtains, the print on the curtain, everything. It has to be that detailed. Yeah. So the more you spend time in visualizing, the better your belief system will go. When the belief works, then it helps you to take action in the right direction. Okay? So, your vision of the future, I want you to be able to see yourself. What are you doing in your vision of the future? What are you doing? What are you wearing? What are you thinking? What are you feeling? How are you looking? Where are you standing? Whom are you talking to? How are you talking to? Everything. So when you talk about your business, you are a part of that business, right? So in that business, if you have achieved the vision of your business, what are you doing? How are you able to visualize yourself? That's very important. Okay, so spend 5-10 minutes daily, but it should be a regular routine of visualization. Clear? And then be positive. I mean, everything will happen. All challenges will come. Everything will happen in this world. You plan, you don't plan, things will happen the way they want to. You have to ensure that you maintain your positive energy. Vision of the future is a very positive outcome that you look for about your business. If anything negative comes in between, it's okay because your positive outcome has to be in your mind, not in the environment. The vision is in the mind, right? Where is the vision? Vision is in our mind. Okay, so if we want our vision to be achieved, then our mind has to continue to be positive. It doesn't matter what happens in the world. The world may throw many challenges and barriers, but our mind should always have that positive energy and intent because our vision is sitting inside our mind. Okay, clear on this? Now, there are challenges that are going to come. You have to understand what are those challenges. Sometimes our own limiting beliefs create those challenges. Our own negative thought pattern creates those challenges. You need to be able to identify what is in it which is creating, what is within you which is creating those challenges. Okay? Most of the challenges will be created within our own head. And the best way is to come out of those challenges by asking yourself the question, what can I do? What should I do? What else is possible? How can I make it work? Rather than looking at why did this happen to me? Why this always happens to me? Why did something else happen? Why did he do this? Why did she do that? Why did he not do this? Why did he not do that? Forget the why. There are no answers to why. Always talk to yourself, asking empowering questions. What can I do? What else is possible? Where can I get help? Whom should I ask? How do I make myself capable? Except why questions, all other questions are good, empowering questions. That's the kind of positive self talk, if you have, you will be able to overcome the challenges much, much better in the future. Yeah? And surround yourself with positive people. Remember one thing, facts of life you cannot change, but what you can change is the next chapter of your life, the way you want to, because it is in your hands. You have the pen. Okay? And always, always, always remember, thoughts become things. Your vision is a thought, it's in your head. How do you make it happen is by keeping the right positive intent. Clear? Does it help? Hello? Does this help?
Absolutely, ma'am. These are the thoughts actually. When you were talking about it, I was also thinking about the journey for last 7 years, how it has been leaving the well-paid job and all, and then what all we have done with COVID and coming back and sustaining. It's because of uh, exactly the positive thought and not sitting and cribbing. Okay, why is it happening to me? And what it's only why or how we can do something different. Absolutely, you are bang on.
Thank you. Thank you, Shashi. So, your vision is clear. I want all of you today, because you've gone through this session, spend time to write down your vision clearly and how do you envisage. See yourself in the future doing what all your business is going to be achieving. Okay? You can reach me at any time. This is my favorite, passionate topic, and I help people achieve their visions. I help people remove certain limiting beliefs and patterns which are holding them back into for their growth. So, if anybody wants to reach out to me, please do so. My number is 8971 000 662. You can reach me onto these two email IDs. You can also go onto my website. And I would love to hear from all of you, because this is something important. We have our vision clearly defined, then we have everything else defined. So please call me. And any other question?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes?
Yes, this was regarding the manifestation. Okay, I have a particular project what I'm working on. Okay, and there is another project what I initiated last year, wherein I'm planning to kind of work on both of them parallelly.
Okay.
Okay, and like mm, in parallel with my new project, the continuation of my old project.
Okay.
Okay, one of my friend was telling me like do one at a time. That is when like the manifestation will be quite effective. But how does it work? Like I need to consistently work and continue my old projects as well. Give time to it so that it can grow, right? How does it work?
What is your project into? Is it a product? Is it
It's actually I'm an entrepreneur and I have a learning hub.
very? Hmm.
Okay. And last year we started the kind of experiential learning educational trips for children during summer.
Okay.
Okay. However, the children and the parents insisted us to kind of, to conduct the trips throughout the year. And this year they're asking us to kind of do a lot of residential camping as well.
Hmm.
Okay. And this year we have started with kind of transformative summer
Hmm.
camps. Okay, and so most of my friends are like, channelize your energy, because like, if if you're kind of doing multiple things at the same time, you might get diverted, the energy might get diverted. But here, like, I'm planning it in such a way so that, I'm not disturbing my summer camp. The summer camp will go smoothly. All these days I used to kind of design the summer camp for the institutions, and they used to do the marketing and registrations and execution part of it. And this time I'm doing it under my banner.
Sandhya,
So, like,
Sandhya,
yeah.
there will be 20,000 people who will come and give you advice, okay? Because they are all
Yes.
coming from 20,000 different directions. Your
Experiences.
experience, your own belief system, the way your capabilities are, the way your skills are, nobody has. And nobody
You're right.
understands your journey,
Yes, you're
correct?
right.
So,
Absolutely.
if you
Absolutely.
want to be a leader in whatever you want to do, lead yourself. The world will keep telling
Yes.
you. Take that as a pinch of salt and evaluate if it is
Mm.
true for you or not. It's just a feedback they're
Yes.
giving, or it's just some kind of an
Okay.
advice that they're giving. If it's working for you, okay, take it. If it's not working for you and you think you know what you're doing better and you have experience and you have your own bandwidth and you understand it better than they, do they even understand your business?
You're right.
Correct?
From my
From your
perspective, yes.
perspective, they don't get it and they will never get it the way you get it.
Yes. You're right.
So then thank them for the advice and the concern. They are giving advice because they're concerned about your business. But your
Yes, you're
success
right.
is in your hands. You prove them that this is also possible. It has,
Yes. And one
there's
more.
nothing to do
Yeah.
about manifestation in this. Manifestation is your belief system. Your belief is strong, you will
Yes.
manifest anything. 20 different businesses also you can manifest at the same time if you believe that you can.
Yes. Yes, you're right. And one more thing, the art of letting
Hmm.
go. Like, mm, sometimes, it is like very easily I get affected of certain things which actually I should not be. And kind of, I should actually practice the art of letting go, wherein, that is actually taking my time or energy, which is actually not required. I will realize after certain period of time, after losing my energy and all that. Okay, but how do I kind of, in the current situation when I know I have to come out of this and I have to let go, and like,
I will.
things are happening for right reasons.
I'll help you.
And
I'll help you here. Um,
yeah.
So my father was in the army, and he used to tell me this very easily for me to understand it, and I have been able to practice it very well. He used to say,
Mm-hmm,
"You have to win the
mm-hmm,
war, and if to win the
mm,
war, you have to lose some battles. It's okay."
yes.
Did you get it?
I got it. I got it.
You don't have to win
Big picture.
everything. You should win the big
Yes.
one and let go of
Yes.
rest which doesn't matter.
Yes.
Okay?
And one more
Yes.
thing, in the journey, like, like, is it really important to kind of, retain people who are actually not trustworthy, but however, like, they usually say, in Kannada there is a saying, they say, one parke kadinu kelsak baratte, right? Like, I'm like very cutthroat and straightforward. Like, if you have done something right is right. If something what is not ethical or something wrong, I'm like straight on the face, what you did is actually not wrong, and things don't work out between us. And I think we have to kind of, move in our directions. So do I have to kind of conclude that way, or like kind of just, what usually my spouse say is, you need not have to conclude, like, you just leave open ended, and like, you never know, and this is quite contradictory for me. Kind of how does it work when a person is trustworthy? He's as according to me, uh, I don't want to count on them, right? It is not that, but what also comes to my mind is, if that is the reason, nobody is perfect.
Sandhya, it's again coming back to your
Mm.
business and your values. If somebody is not
Yes.
trustworthy, how will you leave your business in somebody's hand when you
Mm.
can't trust them,
You're
right?
right.
So, if
Yeah.
you let it hang, what message you are giving is it is okay. Even if you're not
Yes.
trustworthy, I'm okay, right?
Yes.
Because, but are
Yeah.
you okay to give that message? So there are a lot of businesses and there are a lot of business owners who are okay with it. And they expect कि हाँ ठीक है, something will happen like that, it's okay, we will adjust. Are you okay with it? And here comes your own vision of the future and your own value systems. In the vision of your future,
Yes.
if you
Exactly.
have decided that my business is going to be run in the most ethical manner, that's a part of your vision, right?
Ye- Yes.
Then
You're
are
right.
you willing to
Absolutely.
compromise on the value system? Not a part of your vision, and you may
Yes.
say, I will do somehow manage things, then you may still continue to live with, you know.
Mm.
So it is again going back to who you are, what
Mm.
values you bring in, what is your vision, and then looking at these situations and say, this I'm not okay with, and this I'm okay with. Okay, and then again
Yes.
understand your value systems may be very different from your partner's value system. Maybe a good idea to
Yes.
align at least what are the value systems on which you both come together so that the partnership can be stronger. Because if you guys are fighting on value systems, then how
Mm.
will you build a vision of the future?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yes. You're right.
any other question, anybody? Otherwise I think my time is already up. um, sure,
Can I
sure,
ask,
Vidya.
ma'am, one simple question? In this trend, I'm looking everybody's website in their personal name. Is it good to go with a personal name or entity name a bit? Because you are a leader. If you help us, we will
It
understand more.
depends on
So,
what brand you want to create. For me, my website is my name because I want to create my brand as my name. People should know Shalini Shwasta. It depends on you. You want to create your company as your brand and you want to promote your company, then your company should be the website. If you like, for me, I want to promote myself. I am the brand. Got it? Okay. Any other question, anybody? Otherwise, I can hand over back. Very nice. I hope this was good for you all. If there was some good meaning you got value out of it, please give me some comments on the chat box itself. That will make me happy. And I hope you got some value out of this session. Yes,
Okay,
Tulika.
Tulika have a question. Yes, ma'am.
No, ma'am. Do you take sessions
I take
for college
leadership sessions
students?
for college students. Yes, sure.
Sure, sure.
Okay.
I'll be
Thank you.
contacting you soon. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, everybody. Over to you, host. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, Shalini ma'am, for again connecting with us and taking this wonderful session.